And here we go. We got the Sephiroth intersecting will. I managed to get his FR, but not the RNA of BT. And I kind of want to go back and get it, but I'm thinking about Astos in the future. I'm on the fence. I might go back and get RNA. I don't know yet. That's jury's out on that one. Still thinking. But I did green my Sephiroth, which I've had his burst since the original release. And I just didn't use it for the longest time. But I figured why not? I'll give him the green. But I love Sephiroth. I mean, it's... What a unique stance I'm taking. I think Sephiroth is great. Everybody loves Sephiroth. Sephiroth's awesome. Yeah, I greened him. And it worked out very well for this fight because you will see some mechanics here where you really have to just break them and break them and break them. And if you just leave the Sephiroth BT effect up for the whole fight, you can bypass anything these things want to do. You really can. My strategy, get to force time before they do, and we barely made it. Have the Sephiroth BT effect up and just go to town. And their turns completely disappear. They're completely gone. Which is to be expected. They do something though, if you don't break them at certain times, you just won't do damage. You'll see them put this yellow aura up, and you have to break them or you're not going to do any damage. It's that simple. They have other mechanics that relate to delaying their turns, but that's mainly if you're going to actually let them get a turn. I'm doing a terrible job explaining this, excuse me. But it's something like they'll do some charge up, fuck you attack kind of thing if you don't delay them and you let them act. We are not going to let them act anyway, so we don't need to worry about that at all. See, that's what I'm talking about. I wanted to show you guys. Because look, as Rem is charging up, she should be doing damage because they have that yellow aura up. She's hitting zeros. In retrospect, I should have had Sephiroth go before Rem. I totally could have done that. I should have just had Noctis bring Sephiroth in instead of Rem with that initial range call. Turn order was a little messed up. I just wanted to get everybody in the succession. But it would have been better if I would have just let Sephiroth act first, because that way he could have put this up, Rem could have been charging and doing some sort of damage. And breaking them back all the while, because the burst effect would be up. Their turns would already be gone right now, because I would just be breaking them into oblivion. So, bit of an error there, but it doesn't matter, really, because we're not going to be doing much damage now. Anyways, I mean, really, everybody knows force time is when you really start hitting them. So, we're going to just put this up now. So now everything we do for the rest of the fight will break them. And there really isn't much else for me to say about this. Honestly, there really isn't. I somehow have to kill another 8 minutes. Another 8 minutes talking about this fight that just kind of got crushed. I haven't seen anybody else's clears for this. I haven't been looking around. I just kind of did my thing and hopped right on the recorder because I want to get this out tonight. So I haven't done much research. In fact, I haven't done any. I just went in and did it myself. There is a SHINRYU co-op for this, so that'll be fun. This one doesn't seem like it's as bad. Again, I haven't done the co-op. In co-op, it might be bad, depending on who you're playing with, but as long as you have characters you can break, you should be okay. Again, RNA and Sephiroth are the obvious MVPs for this, because they deal with mechanics. Yeah, not much else to really go into. I was hoping that we could save the summon until we got to force time first, but we didn't quite make it. Their gauge fills kind of quick. And although Rem is a decent charger, I don't think she has quite the oomph as like an Aerith or something as far as charging. I just like her because she's great at manipulating turns, and she can actually do some damage while she's charging, even though I didn't do any this time, but you know what I mean, in general. And I have her weapon 5 out of 5 and not Aerith's anymore. But I might fix that. I might dismantle the dagger, because Rem is the only dagger character that I use. So, once I stop using Rem, I think I'm going to just dismantle that dagger. And I want to get that great sword 5 out of 5. I do, because Orin is coming up. Cloud is coming up. These are characters I love. So I want to max out that 5 out of 5 great sword. I used to have one. for a little bit when I was using Jack Garland, but not anymore. This Leo call was really just to have just a little bit of extra damage. It's not going to last long, because Sephiroth kind of just burns right through it, but that's okay. And you know what? I actually wanted to go into the Sephiroth first time, but I screwed that up. I should have used another Leo call, so that right out of there we could have... Oh wait, no, we couldn't have done that, could we? No, because I wanted 0 turns and Sephiroth doesn't have Warp Step on. That's right, it was all calculated, and I'm already forgetting how I calculated it. So at this point, we have to go into the Noctis FR, otherwise they're gonna hit Force Time first, which I wanted to avoid. Yeah, we gotta go into Force Time now. We gotta do it. I do really like the Noctis FR though. Like, the conditions are pretty easy to fulfill, so I'm happy with it. I don't even remember what Sephiroths are. Some nerd, please tell me. Whoever gets here first to tell me is the nerd of the nerd of the video. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna start a new thing. Like, who wants to be this video's nerd? First person to answer a question that I don't know the answer to fill me in on gaps in my limited information, could be the nerd of the video. So, yes. What an honor. What an honor. I should do that. I should, you know, some content creators have, like, status badges, or whatever it is. Again, some other nerd can correct me on this, too, because I don't do Patreon, I don't do donations, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't, like, the Dollar Club or whatever content creators are doing now, I don't do any of that. So I don't really know how it works, but there's, like, community members and stuff. I should do that and just make it all names like nerd. Just different types of nerds. That'd be fun. I'm just playing. On both accounts. You're not nerds, and I'm not gonna do any of that. It's not gonna happen. I'm talking about nothing, because there's not much. Look, where are their turns? Where the fuck are they? Their history. They've been banished to the Shadow Realm. There's nothing they can do. They're gonna put up some auras like, you better not let me get a turn. Bitch, where? When is that gonna happen? You fucking robot birds? Like, just shut up. Just get wrecked and die, because you can't touch us. Where are you? Where the fuck is your turn? Nothing to worry about. Now, I'm not sure if this is a recent development, but Sephiroth's EX breaks its targets. It didn't for the longest time. I don't know if they just updated that or what. Okay, there could be 3 nerds now. There's 3 things where I just start talking like, hey, I don't know about this, but I'm just glad that it finally breaks targets. That was my biggest problem with it before. Is that it would reduce the Brave to 0, which was nice, but it wouldn't break. But now it breaks, which I'm very happy about. I like it. I'm wondering if I should, now that I have Sephiroth maxed out, should I pull for Mr. Dorgan? Because the two of them are a stupidly strong pairing. Maybe I should, whenever he comes out. I don't have any of his stuff. I didn't get his FR the first time around. I was broke. I would have loved to get him because I think he's a solid character and he's pretty unique, but alas, it didn't happen. But maybe I'll gun for him this time around, especially now that my Sephiroth is maxed. I'm thinking about it. No promises, but I might. You gotta start going through these echoes in a second here because we are running low on force time and they're still not even at half health, so we gotta spam some echoes coming up here. We just gotta do it. Oh, and I do have to say, I'm a big fan of Sephiroth's new alt costume. No, I'm not gonna spend the money for it. I'm not going to. I'm going to admire it from afar and be jealous of the whales who do get it. I think it's one of the coolest alt costumes in recent memory in this game. I really like it. It's definitely better than his other one, in my opinion, where everybody was calling him Stripperoth. That's what it is. Like, he just took his shirt off. All right, that'll be $37. Like, no, No, this other one is way cooler. Way cooler. It's safe for Sephiroth. You can't go wrong. Now we're in the red. There we go. Now we're talking. We should get Sephiroth back in here, though. Yeah. Let's just spam these. Last 2 echoes. You know what? It would have been much cooler if I would have swapped with Noctis instead. Much cooler. Because then Sephiroth could have done this for the kill, and it would have been a much flashier, much cooler finish. I like that his partner is Garland. I really like that. I don't know, I just think that's cool. So that is that. Once I press this button, last 2 breaks, and okay, do your follow-up so that we can be done. Okay, they are done. Okay, so that's what I ran for the Sephiroth intersecting will. I'm curious as to what you guys did. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.